Kung magsisimula ka ng isang negosyo, what are the things you should consider in choosing a business to start? Most business experts will tell you should choose a business that you are passionate about. It must be something that will solve a problem or an opportunity that will fill a need. They would even tell you that you should check trends and also create an opportunity based on the new technologies that we have, especially AI and cryptocurrency. Are these the things you should consider when choosing a business to start? On the other hand, meron ding sinabi si Stephen Covey, begin with the end in mind. Kung magsisimula ka ng isang bagay, tanungin mo sarili mo ano ang gusto mong mangyari in the future. While I respect that principle, feeling ko kulang siya. Kasi marami ng mga tao nagsimula ng iba-ibang klaseng negosyo and nag-fail, and yet they were all dreaming of a successful business venture. So ang tanong, no, bakit ganon? I started my business having a good end in mind. Why did I fail? I am a traditionalist, meaning my ways are a bit old. Naniniwala ako sa validity ng dating pamamaraan. While I agree that you should begin with the end in mind, I believe you should not forget what you have and where you are or what you know already, because dapat ito ang foundation ng negosyong sisimulan mo. Most people do not consider the resources that they have already or the knowledge that they have gained kasi most of the time ayaw nila sa anong meron sila. They do not like the place that they live in. They do not like the education that they have acquired. They do not like the company that they work for. And oftentimes, they do not like the nationality that they have. And naniniwala ako ito ang isang rason bakit maraming nagmamigrate. Kasi feeling nila walang magandang kinabukasan dito sa Pilipinas. Alam mo, early this year, I saw this YouTube video of a Filipino who migrated to Canada. He was an Uber driver. In the video, the person was saying that he graduated sa medicine sa Mindoro and naging doktor talaga siya. However, 20 years ago, feeling niya walang kinabukasan sa Mindoro. So he decided to work abroad. Yung una niyang trabaho was a medical staff sa isang, I think, cruise ship, a big boat. So nagseaman din siya. However, feeling niya there's no stability in working in a boat. So he decided to be a medical staff sa Dubai. And he worked there for a while. Pero, after a while, naisip niya, hindi siya pwedeng maging permanent resident sa Dubai. So, after he got married, he went to Canada. Pero sa Canada, he could not practice his profession in medicine. So, he was an Uber driver. Nung pinapanood ko yon, nalungkot ako. Kasi sabi niya 20 years ago, walang kinabukasan ang isang doktor sa Mindoro. But today, almost all cities in the country has now developed. And I am sure marami ng tao sa Mindoro. And his profession would have made him rich if he just stayed. So balik ako sa tanong ko kanina. Kung magnenegosyo ka, ano dapat ang mga bagay na i-consider mo? Ako, ang advice ko is always ask, anong meron ako? Anong alam ko? Ano ang resources ko? Before the pandemic, I got to visit Qatar because of my good friend si Randall Chongson. And when I was in Qatar, there was this very nice couple who really took time to take me around. And when we were talking, sabi nila sa akin, alam mo Dong, gusto na naming umuwi sa Pilipinas, but we are not yet ready because we do not have enough investment to give us passive income. So I asked them kung ano ang ginagawa nila sa Qatar. The wife was a nurse specializing on diabetes. The husband was a paramedic nurse. So both of them were nurses and they understand the medical profession. Sabi ko sa kanila, kung gusto niyong bumalik sa Pilipinas ng mas maaga, tanungin niyo sarili niyo, anong meron na kayo ngayon? Unfortunately, many OFW believe that dapat malaki na muna ang investment nila sa Pilipinas so that mabigyan sila ng passive income. Alam mo, in the future, I will discuss this issue about passive income and I will share with you my perspective. However, sabi ko sa kanila, you don't have to wait to have a lot of investment sa Pilipinas before you can come home. Kasi kung ako kayo, being in the medical industry, pagbalik ko sa Pilipinas, I will open a dialysis center kasi naintindihan niyo siya. And during that time, I have this friend sa Pilipinas who opened a dialysis center for 5 million pesos. And sabi ko sa kanila, I am sure meron na kayong 5 million pesos because nakabili na kayo ng maraming condominium. So what did I tell this couple when they were asking ano dapat ang i-consider nila pag magsisimula sila ng negosyo? Ang sagot ko, ano alam mo? Anong meron ka? Anong resources ang nasayo na today? And I even asked them, saan kayo nakatira sa Pilipinas? And they said, sa Las Piñas. And I told them that there are not enough dialysis centers in the country. Kasi maraming Pilipino ngayon ang may acquired diabetes because of our lifestyle. So those centers would be required. If they were not in the medical field, if they were in construction, I would have told them to go back to where you live in the country and then use your experience abroad to start the same business in the place that you decide to live on. Ikaw ba gusto mo na magsimula ng negosyo? Meron kang konting natago pang simula? What are the things you should consider? Simple lang. Ano alam mo? Anong meron ka? Saan ka nakatira? Ano na ang mga resources na available sa iyo today? Unfortunately, many people do not see what they have as a blessing already. Yang mga bagay na alam mo at meron ka, pwede yang pagsimulan. Pero karamihan ng experts will tell you, you must start a business that you are passionate about. Passion, ano ang role nito sa negosyo na dapat mong simulan? I will discuss this in another video na I hope you will also check out. Kung natulungan ka ng video na to, will you share this to your friends and family para matulungan din natin sila? And if you are willing, can you do me a favor of subscribing to this channel, pressing the like button? Because if you like this video, the algorithm of YouTube will share the video to more Filipinos. Help me help others. So I will see you in the next video. But for the meantime, may God bless you.